Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Things are heating up in the NFC North, and the Green Bay Packers might be at the center of a major shakeup. Rumors are swirling about a potential blockbuster trade that could reshape the division's landscape, and all eyes are on a player who, not long ago, was considered one of the premier wide receivers in the league, Justin Jefferson. Yes, Jefferson, the all-pro receiver from the Minnesota Vikings, could soon find himself donning the green and gold of the Packers. And if these rumors turn out to be true, we're looking at a move that could elevate the Packers' offense to new heights, possibly even changing the trajectory of their Super Bowl aspirations. Let's back up a bit and understand what's happening behind the scenes. The Vikings, after a somewhat tumultuous start to the season, sit at 4-4, and they're in the midst of a rebuild. They've been making some tough decisions, including releasing $15 million in cap space after their struggles with McCarthy's rookie quarterback. That move signals they're perhaps shifting gears, looking to the future, and that might mean trading away some of their key assets, including Jefferson. Now, Jefferson, as we all know, has been a standout since entering the league, earning All-Pro honors from 2022 through 2024. He's a top 100 player projected for the 2025 season, with stats that speak volumes: 38 receptions, 542 yards, and 3 touchdowns so far this year, averaging a solid 14. 3 yards per catch with a PFF grade of 90. 1. His career stats are equally impressive with 392 receptions, nearly 0 yards, and 30 touchdowns. His yards per reception stand at 15.1, and he's known for his elite hands, with only a 1-2% drop rate, which is incredibly low, meaning he rarely drops passes. That's a trait that can't be undervalued, especially in a team that's looking to maximize its offensive efficiency. The Vikings, in a rebuild mode, are reportedly willing to part with Jefferson for the right price, possibly a conditional second-round pick in 2026. That's a steep price, but one that could be well worth it for the Packers, who are looking to tighten their grip on the NFC North and make a real push in the postseason. The potential impact of adding Jefferson to an offense already featuring Christian Watson and other key contributors could be monumental. He would instantly become the centerpiece of the Packers' passing attack, boosting their projected yardage significantly, likely adding over 800 yards combined from Jefferson, Watson, and the rest of the receiving core. But let's not forget about the bigger picture. The Packers are now sitting at 5-3, with a cap space of about $11 million, giving them some flexibility to make a move. They've already shown a willingness to cut costs elsewhere to fit key players, and this move for Jefferson could be a game changer. With him in the slot or outside, the offense would see a serious upgrade, especially considering Jefferson's ability to create separation and make contested catches. His elite hands, only a 1-2% drop rate, are a stark contrast to players like Watson, who has a 2-5% drop rate. This kind of reliability can be the difference in close games, particularly in the playoffs, where every yard and every catch count. Now, to understand the strategic fit, we have to look at how Jefferson could elevate the Packers' offense. With the trio of Jefferson, Watson, and a healthy Christian Watson, the Packers would have a dynamic receiving core capable of stretching defenses vertically and creating mismatches in the middle of the field. The addition of Jefferson would likely improve their third-down conversion rate by around 20%, pushing it from about 42% to higher levels, which is crucial for sustained drives. It would also give quarterback Jordan Love a true weapon in the slot, one who can make quick decisions and gain yards after the catch, improving his overall rating to well over 105, something that could boost the entire offense's confidence and consistency. This move also has ripple effects on the running game. The Packers, with a strong offensive line, could see their rushing attack benefit from defenses having to respect the deep threat Jefferson provides. With Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon gaining more running lanes, the overall offensive balance would improve, making the Packers less predictable and much harder to defend. And in terms of defense, the added offensive efficiency would translate into more time of possession, giving the defense a break and the chance to generate more turnovers, something they've been working on this season. The defense, led by players like Enagber, who has been showing flashes of brilliance in limited snaps, could capitalize on opponents' mistakes, creating additional possessions and scoring opportunities. Looking at the NFC North, this move could be the catalyst for the Packers to truly assert themselves as the division's dominant team. The Bears, at 3-5 and struggling with zone-heavy coverage grades of around 65, have shown some promise but lack the firepower to keep up consistently. The Lions, currently sitting at 5-3, are formidable, but if the Packers land Jefferson, they could leapfrog them in the standings, especially with the kind of offensive firepower that Jefferson brings. The Vikings, meanwhile, are at a crossroads. Trading Jefferson might be a sign they're focusing on rebuilding and clearing cap space, especially with odds of plus 2,500 to win the Super Bowl, indicating they're not contenders right now and are looking to accumulate picks for the future. For the Packers, acquiring Jefferson would be a clear statement. They're all in this season, aiming not just for the playoffs, but for a deep run that could culminate in a Super Bowl appearance. And speaking of the Super Bowl, the odds are interesting. Currently, the Packers are not among the top favorites, but with this kind of addition, their odds could shift significantly, going from plus 1,200 to as low as plus 700, especially if they can leverage Jefferson's impact to get hot at the right time. They could become a serious threat to teams like the Eagles, who are currently favored at plus 900, especially in zone coverage scenarios where Jefferson's precise route running and hands would shine. The addition of a slot king like Jefferson, combined with the strategic adjustments the Packers could make, positions them as a true dark horse in the postseason. Now, I want to give you a quick recap of the importance of this move. Jefferson is not just a talented receiver, he's a game changer, someone who can elevate the entire offense and shift the balance of power in the NFC North. The Vikings, in a rebuilding phase, might be willing to deal him for the right picks, and the Packers, with their cap space and roster flexibility, are one of the prime teams suited to make that move. If it happens, it could be reminiscent of some of the most impactful trades in NFL history, like Diggs' trade to Buffalo, which transformed the Bills' offense and propelled them towards Super Bowl contention. The potential addition of Jefferson could do the same for Green Bay, especially with Jordan Love developing and the team's strong core of players. This is a pivotal moment for the Packers, and it's not just about acquiring a star. It's about positioning themselves as serious contenders once again. The NFC North is shifting, and if Green Bay pulls this off, they could take a commanding lead, making life difficult for their division rivals for years to come. It's a bold move, a statement of intent, and one that could define the franchise's future. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, fans, all eyes are on this potential trade scenario. The Packers are clearly looking to capitalize on their current window of opportunity, and acquiring Justin Jefferson would be a masterstroke. It's a move that could push them from good to great, from playoff contenders to Super Bowl favorites. The division rivals better watch out because the Packers might just be about to make a statement that echoes through the NFC for years to come. Keep your fingers crossed, stay tuned, because this story is far from over and we'll be here to bring you all the latest updates as they happen. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news.